Just going to give you a quick overview of the Sakai site, and if you want to rewatch this video later, it will be available on the introduction page. So this is our Sakai site for the class. You'll notice on the main page announcements will be posted here, and then there's also going to be a calendar. As I add deadlines to the calendar, you'll be able to see those as well. So you'll want to begin by going to the introduction page. And so if we look at that, there is a little introduction, welcome introduction to the class. So you'll want to look at that. The Sakai site introduction, which I'm recording now, so that doesn't appear there. And then information about course policies and procedures. There's a link to the syllabus and course topics and deadlines. There is a short quiz that you need to take that is due. The due date is Tuesday, so you'll want to take that quiz. And it's just over the syllabus content. And feel free to refer to the syllabus as you're taking that quiz. And then I've got your first assignment, which is assignment number 0, which is just to create a little self-introduction video and post it to the forum, which I'll show you here in a second. So in most of the lesson pages for the class, you'll see this little summary of tasks that you need to do. So the first things that you need to do are to take quiz number 0 over the syllabus and do assignment number 0. So the syllabus is also linked from the sidebar here. So you can link on to the syllabus, you can take a look at it. And it's just a PDF file that'll open up, and it's got a lot of information about the class. So you should read that and look at the and take the quiz. This summary of topics that we'll be covering in the class is that first table, and then deadlines for the class. These also appear on the syllabus. So if you want a printed copy, I recommend printing printing the PDF of the syllabus and not printing from the Sakai page. Those don't print very nicely. And then each week we'll have a new unit in the class. So there are 4 units, and they'll be released the Friday before. And you'll click on that, and each unit will typically have a little video introducing the topics for that week, and then a set of lessons that you should go through in order. And at the bottom of the unit page, you'll see a list of tasks that you should complete for that unit. So these are all of the tasks that you should be doing, all of the assignments and so forth. And each of these is also linked from the lessons page. So if we go to lesson 1.1 here, we can see there's some text. Each lesson will have some material that you should read. There's usually at least 1 or more videos that you should watch. You'll see on most lessons pages something called a worked example, and that's where I actually work through an example, in this case a spreadsheet, for the first half of the class. And then there's usually a hands-on exercise that you should complete on your own, and it'll have some instructions on how to do that. So you want to complete the hands-on exercise. Those typically are not collected for grading, but you need to go ahead and do those. Those are going to be helpful for you in completing the other assignments that are graded in the class. And then there will usually be either a forum post, in this case a reflection, a quiz, an assignment, so forth at the bottom of the page for you to complete that goes along with that lesson. And each of the assignments or quizzes and so forth are numbered based on the lesson that they're associated with. So each of the remaining units, if you click on those now, you'll see that it's not available yet, but that unit will be available on Friday before that week begins. If you want to go back and refer to announcements, of course we don't have any at this point, but there'll be a list of announcements on this page if you want to go back and look at them. The schedule page will just have a schedule of deadlines, and this has the deadlines for Unit 1 on there, and I'll add the other deadlines as we go along. And so that will also help you keep up with when things are due in the class. Resources you don't really need to worry about right now. Those are going to be some files that you might, this is just where Sakai saves things that are referred to in the assignment. So you won't need those until we cover the second half of the class. The assignments, right now there are 3 assignments that you'll see, but as new assignments are released, they'll appear on this page as well. And again, you'll notice that they're numbered to associate with the particular lesson that they go with. And you can just click on those, or you can click from that lesson and get to the assignment. So there's 2 ways to get to that. Same things with the quizzes in the class. So right now we have a few quizzes for the introduction and for unit 1. So you'll want to complete those. And those quizzes are all multiple choice right now. So these are multiple choice quizzes, and you should just complete those and with the associated lesson. So quiz 0 is with the introduction, but the others go with those lessons. If you want to review your grades throughout the class, you can go to this grade books page. And right now, of course, you don't have any grades, but you'll see them as assignments get graded. So some of these will be graded automatically, like the quizzes, so you'll be able to see your grade. And some of them, I or the grader for the class will have to go in and actually grade those and give you feedback and enter the grades into the grade book, but you'll see them when they appear. The class forums page is where the reflection assignments take place, and then you're also going to have, this is where you'll post your self-introduction video for the class, and there are instructions for doing that on that assignment. Also, anytime you just have sort of a general question that would be beneficial for the entire class to see and hear the answer to, or if you think one of your classmates might be able to answer it. You can post technical questions about Sakai or Google Sheets, or later on we'll be doing some Python programming. Or you can post any just general course questions on these forums as you like. Student support is a handy dandy flow chart that can show you where you can find all kinds of help at PLU, and it's just not relevant to this class, not only relevant to this class, but to life in general at PLU. So if you want some information, take a look at that. Technical help is a page where I will be posting videos or other helpful information, links to resources, that sort of thing as we go through the course. And right now there's a video that tells you how to upload your introduction video. Help is just a link to general Sakai help. So if you want to know how to use something in Sakai, you can click on that. So I think that's about it about the homepage or about the Sakai site. So if you have any questions about it or any concerns, let me know. And I look forward to getting to know all of you and to the semester ahead.